I hope you enjoyed the first video for my Mage guide. But if you did not see the first video, this is the second video. You do want to go back and watch the first. The link for the first video is in the description below. If you have already watched the first video, perfect. You are on the right track. So let's get right back into it then. We are first going to be talking about what I call perfect curve. Perfect curve means we are looking up magic gear and spells through the in-game wiki we already know how to use, so that we are ready for the best spells and gear the second we are able to use them. For example, let's look at these two different missile spells I have. Let's say we are magic level 13 and using the air missile. And we have looked up future spells and know that the earth missile is at magic level 16. Let's take a look at both of these. You will notice the earth missile gives out 4 more experience per cast. In this example, with spells relating to perfect curve, you want to be ready to use the earth missile the second you hit magic level 16. As in, you already purchased some and have them ready, and you put the rest of whatever current spell you are using back into your chest, simply by clicking the spell when you have your chest open from your spell pouch. If there are more charges left over from not being able to create a full spell, no big deal. Just be sure to use them and then move on and up to the bigger and better spell immediately. This goes with all gear, and most importantly, specifically, your spell pouch. Why, you may ask? Well, different spell pouches, as you level, give you access to hold more than one spell. This is game-changing for leveling the combat skill, magic, quickly and effectively. Take note to be doing this from the start of your magic combat skill journey. Now, let's talk about modded magic stats. Before moving into our final creature, my favorite creature in the game and hunting ground. As this is where it will first come into play if you have been following my guide exactly. If you type in /stats, you'll notice you will get a plethora of phenomenal information. If you take a look at the 4th skill, it is magic and has a number by it, as does the other skills. This number, specifically relating to magic, is how you can determine if your spells are hitting with 100% of its damage on the creature. Which, by the way, spells have a 100% chance to hit always. How do I check this, you may ask? Well, let's go ahead and open our wiki and search for the creature Ifrit. By clicking level, it will sort them out by lowest to highest, and vice versa. We want lowest to highest, showing us the Ifrit creature. You do not want the elite Ifrits, as those are not what we are looking for. Now we have found the Ifrit, let's take a look at the creature's defense. Ifrits have a defense of 130. How does that interact with our modded magic and spell damage? Well, if you have 129 modded magic, and you are fighting the Ifrit creature, you do not have 100% magic damage on the creature. Your modded magic stat needs to be higher than the creature's defense to be able to hit with 100% damage from the spell. So, 131 modded magic stat means you are doing 100% of your spell's damage, because 131 modded magic beats 130 defense on the creature. All of that being said, Ifrit is actually our next creature to hunt. Do you have the modded magic to be able to do 100% damage? If you do, then let's rock and roll. First, let's fill up on spells and relatively good food, as we are going to be taking the journey to Ifrit's hunting ground and the new place we are going to live, Blood River. On the way, you will be facing 2 snow troll defenders, 2 ice giants, and 5 fire vipers. Feel free to check the combat analysis on these creatures. Note, you do need to have a cape that allows you to enter hell to be able to get into Blood River. Let's go. These creatures are no longer aggressive towards me, but I will show you the path you should take for the least amount of creature interaction that I've already noted. Freets, yay! By the way, Freet is a name I came up with for Efreets. It's only 1 letter less, but I love it. This is the hunting ground right here. But we are not going to be hunting the Freets yet, as we need to get to our new home and restock supplies as needed. Follow this trail and it will lead you home. Perfect! Now we've arrived, you've already seen where the Freets hunting ground is, and have a place to lay your head down at night. Let's talk about loot. During the entire guide, the creatures you hunt drop items you can sell, so you can keep up with your spells and your upgrades as necessary. But the reason we end up at Freets for this magic guide is because they have a drop called Efreet, which is a rare. This is also my favorite item in the game. This item sells on the market for around 1.5 million, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. After you get your first one, from there you have enough money to consistently be hunting Freets without worrying about cash for spells and future upgrades. You're good to go. To end this guide and video with a grand slam, I wanted to pull a Freet to get you all even more excited. Cause Rhythm is a dancer and we are drawn to destiny. I pull a Freet in a few minutes. You'll notice the timestamp on the large bronze shield I pulled from the Fire Vipers was at 1:12 my time. Now, I started recording the video to pull a Freet at 1:21 my time, where you can see I pulled a medium wings enchant, my first kill. I killed a few more and received a captcha and decided to stop recording. I filled the captcha out and then started recording again. This was around 1:24 my time. You'll notice I pulled a medium armor enchant about 1 minute later, just before 1:25, and a little bit less than 1 minute later, the drop of all drops drop. My favorite item in the game, a Freet. Now this was totally destiny for the guide. Even I was blown away by that RNG, but me and RNG are tight friends. I really hope all of you enjoyed this and were able to take some good information from my guide. Until next time, this is Rhythm, and Rhythm is a dancer.